Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. It's Tuesday, July the 2nd. These are the charts of the day. Well, interesting trading day on Wall Street. The markets closed really nicely after some choppiness and pullback in the morning, but really strong close at the highs for the day going away. Lots of individual stocks are looking better here. Let's take a look at ACHR, which had that multiple stair-step move downward. I consider this 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Double bottom, pop. Now, the declining top line needs to be taken out, but today was a good start. 10.4 million shares, up almost 10%. Obviously, resistance at the prior high at 403, but then the double top here at 419. So this 403.19 area, key going forward. Need to get through that. If you do, you're looking at 5 and 5.5 or more. Notice the moving averages crossing over here. This is a pretty interesting potential bottoming pattern. AEYE, fantastic move after the breakout last February from about 5. The stock more than quintupled to 26. And then over the last 6 weeks, a nice falling channel. Today it popped, and it closed at or above the 50 and 21-day moving averages in VWAP. So this is resistance here, but we get through that. We're looking at a move to about 23.5 and 25-ish. Made this double top here. Let's call it 26, 23.5, 26. Possible swing targets if it follows through. You may want to think about that. ALAR, fantastic chart and a fantastic move in the last several months. The stock, first of all, started out at a shallower angle, moved from $1.50 up to that 6 range, and then took off. How about $1.50 to $45.90 in the last less than a year? And yet, after breaking through here and retesting it, bouncing, if we get through the high from the other day at 45.90, the target is going to be 50 and 58. ANVS with a spectacular explosive move, taking it from 453 to 1251, and then backing off at 970. Still up 443 or 84% on a mere 43 million share traded. Now, with the close as high as it was, your next target is 13, 17, and 20. Beat spiked as well. It ran from 245 to 323. After hours trading at 305, up 57 cents, 23%. Mine was, for this stock, very strong at 563, 563,000. My next target is going to be a run at 3 3/4 and then 5. CORZ with a spectacular run from April through June, taking this baby from 261 and exploding it all the way up to 1070, quadrupled, and now a wedge. It looks like it may be coming out of it, or let's call it a coil. Today's pop, 47 cents, 5%. Volume was 14.8 million. We accelerate here, 12 and 14 are targets. EBS breakout, pop. We did a swing on it. It's worked well, doubled. And today's high at 829 was the new multi-year high going all the way back to July of 23. Well, it's a one-year high. Now, if we get through here, I'm looking at 10. IDN, pop, falling wedge, broke out. We put a swing on it, ran to the target number 1 to pull back. Today was a nice pop. 341 to 405, finished 380 up 28 cents or 8%. Not a heavily traded stock, but if we get to 4 1/4, 5 and 6 are targets. Iren with a beautiful coiling base, a huge move, breakout from early May when it was 415 to get it all the way up to 1495. That's more than a triple. And now the bull flag. Look at the last couple of days, in particular today when it jumped 184, 14.5%. 20 million share traded. Now I'm looking for a move to 17 and 20. MEDS, after a big move in February, March, it came down and got very quiet for a couple months. Then pop wedge, pop pullback, retest the apex, and then spike up. The last move in the last couple of days from 9 to 819 more than doubled. This is the kind of stock that has big potential legs, targeting now 24 at 28. Rdzn popped and broke out today, backed off, however, the 50. It's something to watch. It's traded up 86% on merely 114 million shares. Huge volume. Let's see if this one has a follow through. That next target is 4. RIVN, which we put out as a swing, pulled back for a couple of days, and now it popped again. I like the way it's looking. Trading 91 million shares, big volume. Targeting 16.5 and 18.75. With Tesla running today, the TSLL ETF and the TSLT did great. The V bottom with the double gap, and then the right-handed extended platform and the breakout indicate it's at resistance, so pullback may be needed or consolidation. Nevertheless, next target is 15.5, and the TSLT next target would be about 20. Finally, UP wheels up, exploded today from 218 to 368 and traded 13.5 million shares, almost record volume for that stock. Now I'm looking for an extension, 4.25 and 6. Let's look at some of the hot stocks at detectradio.com, folks. HB wishing you a wonderful evening. Good night.